With all the recent improvements to My Hero Ultra Impact, I thought it was time to make a video again, kind of just saying the things I would like to see come to the game here in the future, because for a while there we weren't getting like really big updates, and then all of a sudden these past few months, like they've changed the way Ultra Arena works, they've updated characters like All For One here, they've been releasing some really insane characters, they've updated rewards for different modes, like they've done a lot to the game. However, the biggest thing that I feel like I've wanted and a lot of other players have wanted is updates to content in the game. They have not really done, okay? Like, yes, they reworked Ultra Arena, but at the same time, not exactly what we were looking for, right? So I have a couple of things to talk about, things I would like to see come to this game. If any of the devs happen to watch it, like, please do it. I know it takes a little bit of time to implement these things, but really, it wouldn't be too hard. And if you have your own ideas, drop them down in the comments. If you agree with any of them that I share here, let me know down in the comments as well. All right, so starting with the USJ. Level up quest is fine because that's just how you get your level up items, but the USJ is just something you log into daily. You're going to go in here and you are going to go to level 5 and you're going to hit max skip, right? Like, and that's all you do. You never actually play after you've beaten the USJ, like your first time in the game, early game, you never touch this thing again. And it doesn't matter which stage you take on. Like for certain missions, you might come in and just skip it up for the missions when they come out to get like tickets and things like that. But honestly, this is a really bad game mode because I haven't played it in years. I literally have not played it in years. I've skipped it every single day, but I haven't played it in years. So what should they do with the USJ? This is so simple in my mind because all they did here from stage 1 through 5 is they just made the character a little bit stronger each time, right? So it goes from like level 40 Aizawa up to level 75, up to level 85. And then at level 85, it caps off, right? Just make this for all 5 stages infinitely like scaling or however far you want to go. Like if you look at JJK, right, with the tower, you keep climbing up the tower, do something similar with this, except for you have 5 stages. You don't have to make it up to floor 100, but like make it up to floor 10, floor 15, add 5 floors at a time, do something with this to make USJ relevant again. And you don't even necessarily have to add new skills to the characters or things like that. If you just increase their stats, like that's like the easiest, or their health, that's the easiest thing for you to do. And now people might the devs might be against this because they're like, well, if we make harder content, more content in the game, we got to give character or people rewards, and we can't be giving out a ton of free hero gems, right? That's an issue for them. Well, you don't just have to give out hero gems, right? Like for this, you could give out advanced leveling items or something like that. I would totally climb through these tower floors to be able to get advanced leveling items, because throughout this game, throughout the history of the game, I have always been lacking enough advanced leveling items to work on every character in the game that I want to work on. An additional idea for a reward you could do for this, at certain tower floors, you could add in like the ability to earn enhancements for certain characters or something like that. So they've given us enhancements for free with the recent All For One, Najire, Mount Lady, and Compress, right? I wish they hadn't done it. Like, I'm happy they did it, but I wish they hadn't done it for free. Okay, if they made it something we could earn, people would play, people would grind for those things. That brings more people to your game and keeps people around to play your game. Like, characters are good, updating characters is good, but giving us a reason to play the game and giving us a nice reward like that for it is a much better option, if you ask me. So like every 10 floors or something, maybe you get a character enhancement. There are so many characters in this game now, it's very easy for them to implement something like that, and they don't have to do it all at once. Here's the thing, they could release 5 floors at a time on each one of these. So like maybe 1 month it's Shipwreck Zone, next month it's Fire Zone, but something I would like to see, especially before the last season of My Hero Ultra Impact is over. I would like to see something happen with this game, whether it's USJ here or if it's going to be like Case Files or Ultra Arena, okay? Case Files, let's talk about these a little bit. This is the most recent addition of content to the game after Climax Battle. Climax Battle was before this technically. And Case Files are good because they add a lot more story to the game. They're original stories. People enjoy them for that reason. However, at a certain point, you get to the end of a case file and you have the same issue where you just skip every day. So I'll go here, I'll restore my teams once because restoring once is free. I go to max, I go to skip, and I get those advanced leveling items, right? Like, this is your advanced level item farm, but it's not enough advanced level items to really make a difference. It's kind of, and you don't play the game once again. It feels pointless. So what can they do with case files? Honestly, I don't have a great answer for this. It's really just a way for them to add more story to the game. But if you have something you would like to see added for case files, maybe more EX stages or something like that, like what would be the best way for them to make case files replayable? Drop it down in the comments, because I don't really have an idea for this, because personally I don't really care about case files that much, to be completely honest. But then we get into the meat of it, Ultra Arena. Ultra Arena is the thing that I care about a lot, because this is the content in the game right now. This is all the game has when a climax battle is not going on or a club festival is not going on, right? Ultra Arena. And so the problem with this is they did rework it recently to upgrade the rewards, give alpha orbs or beta orbs, I don't remember, to give you orbs, alpha, beta, gamma orbs. What the heck is it? They updated it recently to give you orbs, right? So if not the rankings, we want to go to the rewards tab. This is a gamma orb, okay, for legend 1. Gamma orb, is it gamma for all of them? I think it's gamma for all of them up to rank 10. Yeah, gamma orbs. Gamma orbs are the most valuable orbs though, but they reworked it to give you more gamma orbs, hero gems, and stuff like that, and that's a great addition to the game. That is massive, okay? But unfortunately, now we have so many freaking characters in the game, right? And if you're in these lower ranks, you do get to see a pretty good diversity, but if you make it up to the higher ranks of Ultra Arena, people are all running the same teams, the same characters, and it's so freaking boring. If you're lower in the Ultra Arena, it's actually kind of fun. If you're higher, it's boring. And so the way to fix that is simple. Okay, we keep regular Ultra Arena and the climb. Like I think it's fine the way it is. Truly, I do. I think what we need is an additional, like right here when you click the Ultra Arena tab, I want two things to pop up. I want it to be regular arena and I want it to be event arena. I want to go into event arena, and each week or each month, I don't care, however you want to do it, we change it to where you have to use all ABL type characters, all green characters, or we do it where you have to use all UA high class 1A characters, or all pro heroes, or all villains. Like, there is enough characters in the game now for people to be able to do this. And yes, people may not be able to play the mode immediately at the start of playing the game, like if they're just starting the game, but a lot of the things in the game are locked at the beginning anyway, so just put the event arena like as one of your last unlocks for the game, and by then people should have enough characters to participate for the most part in event arena. And even if they don't have enough UR characters, there are SR characters in the game. We can have an SR character event arena. Like, that would be so lit. Like, give us a reason to use these characters, or like, it would just make the game more fun. I would love this one sounds silly, but I would love the chance to use all rare characters for a season. It would be a lot of fun. It's silly, but I mean, it would be good. And I think event arena should give different rewards than normal Ultra Arena. So if you go into normal Ultra Arena, right, and once again you look at the rewards, you're getting these limit breaker fragment tickets, you're getting helmets, you're getting hero gems, and then you're getting the Ultra Arena medals. Now I still think Event Arena should have the medals. Obviously that's going to help you in the gear shop, and the gear shop should probably be updated with a few more things overall. They did update it with the alpha and beta orbs, which is nice. That's like a huge upgrade, but they could add a few more stars to the shop or stuff, because there's do you guys know how many characters I have that I'm not able to 130 just because I don't have enough stars? Like, it's actually insane. And so if you want to add, and they're not going to add a ton of stars to the shop, but if you want to add a little bit of stars to the shop, that would be helpful for players. The reason they're not going to add a ton to the shop though is because the way you get stars is by pulling on banners and getting duplicate characters. When you get duplicate characters, you get stars and you're able to work on your other characters. And so stars kind of incentivize people to spend to get dupes, to be able to dupe out characters. So they won't put a ton of this stuff in here for free, because they want people to spend. But at this point, there's so many characters in the game, so many characters that people don't have 130 UR plus, that they could actually add a few more stars to this shop, and then in Event Arena give out more of these medals, allow people to get more of those medals, and then additionally, besides the medals, they could give out other resources in the game. Like right now, when you're trying to farm out ability board items, you have to go through main quest, normal, and hard, and you just use skip tickets, right? That's fine. You can still keep that in the game, but you can add in other ways to earn ability board items through like the event arena or something like that, I wouldn't be opposed to playing event arena to be able to get more ability board items a little bit more quickly and efficiently. Or maybe we give character pieces, like 1 character piece per battle or something that you play. Like that would definitely incentivize people to play. You don't get to pick your character piece. It's a random UR or SR character piece. Maybe it's like a 10% chance to drop a UR, a 5% chance to drop an SR or something like that, or other way around. It'd be a higher chance to drop an SR but a lower chance to drop a UR. I don't know. You could do different things. You could also take the advanced leveling item idea, and like each time you go through it, you get 1 random advanced leveling item material each time you do a battle or something like that. You could do a number of different things, different ways to reward that aren't hero gems, okay? Because I feel like genuinely in this game is very, 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 very generous with the amount of hero gems that it gives to people for free, and they're trying to make money here, right? And so if they're worried about making money and that's why they don't want to introduce content, there are plenty of other things you could give out for free besides tickets, besides hero gems and stuff like that. People do love those things, but if you're worried about it, I mean, that's something you could do. They could also give out hero gems if they want. They could give out like 2 hero gems per rank up or something. I mean, like, it may not be a lot, but every little bit helps, and I'd be like, there are plenty of people that would grind for a couple of extra hero gems, even if it's not a lot, right? And new content in the game in and of itself is a dub, because if we have event arena and it forces us to use all blue characters or all UA high class 1A characters or stuff like that, we're going to see old characters that never get used actually get used again. And that's going to be amazing. It's going to give like, and then if you add in the enhancements for characters like Compress and All For One that you've just added in, like they still don't perform super, super well in normal arena, but taking them into event arena, it's like, okay, this is going to be fun. I'm going to use these characters in event arena and have a lot of fun. So I feel like that should be an obvious thing they should do for the game, content wise, to help the game out. The base, man. The base needs to do more than just be here, right? If you get a certain, they should have like a rating system for the base or something like that. Like if you get a certain amount of likes on your base or stuff like that, or put them into a competition once a month where like the best decorated base gets additional rewards or something like that. They just need to do something with the base. I don't have a lot of great ideas for this, but it's just literally a useless tab that gives you a few resources. And those resources aren't great. Like the stamina is the best one, right? It's a pretty much useless tab. So if you guys have any ideas for the base that you think the devs should do, drop them down in the comments as well. But it needs to be reworked. It needs something like desperately, right? Everything else in the game up to this point, climax battle, all that stuff, pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I just think new content in general or updated content for these tabs would be good. Last but not least, I think an additional game mode is in order. Some new game mode, I don't care what it is. My suggestion would be a boss battle or like a climax, like, I don't know what you call it, like where you do multiple climax battle characters in a row or something like that. It's a little bit harder because a lot of these climax battles require you to bring type specific characters, but maybe you can build multiple teams to take on multiple enemies at a time or something like that. We need just new end game content. Whatever you want that to be in the form of, I think that would be good. And kind of when I addressed USJ, that is an additional end game content if they make it hard enough. But I mean, I would love to, if they don't want to add any new content, at least do the USJ route I talked about. But if you could do the USJ plus some end game content, like that would be huge. And if they want this game to last longer than the anime, because the anime is ending, right? If they want this game to last for years, a couple more years, add content to the game. Just straight up, that's what they need to do. Next up, getting to the recruit screen. This has been my cry for like forever. They need to update summon animations desperately. We have had the same summon animations since day one. Dokkan updates summon animations. Dragon Ball Legends updates summon animations. Why do I bring them up? Because they're both Bandai Namco, which is the same thing here. And so like, same company, they can update summon animations. They should update summon animations, and we should have a guaranteed summon animation, especially with the last season of the anime. You're telling me we're not going to update summon animations at all for the last season? Like, come on, man. Give us like Deku fighting All For One, or not All For One, Deku fighting Shigaraki, or Bakugo fighting All For One. Like, I would love to see that. Like, that would be so sick, right? Give us something like that to see. That would just hype up the game even more. Like, there's so many things they could do here before it's too late, and I don't think it's that difficult to do. So I would love to see something like that come to the game, happen in the game for summoning overall. But like I said, man, they do give you plenty of free tickets, plenty of free hero gems and stuff like that in this game. They've reduced pity recently as well. I forgot to mention that. They've done a lot of good changes, quality of life changes, but now it's time to add more to the game. So that's what I want to see. Let me know down in the comments what you guys agreed on or disagreed on. Also, let me know what you would change if you were a developer on this game. And let's just pray and hope that maybe someone somewhere sees this and takes a little bit of it to heart. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and peace.